Hi, thanks for joining me for Yenneagram 2. We're gonna pair a yoga pose with Enneagram 2, the giver, the helper. This is my little helper today, Luna. She is adorable and a beautiful little rescue mutt. And how perfect that she is right here for number 2, the giver, the helper. These people share and shower love on others all the time. And the posture we've chosen is very much a heart-opening posture. So we'll show you right now. Let's just get into it. We're gonna take camel pose. So come to your knees. Your knees can be hip width distance. If you want more stability and it feels better, you can curl your toes behind you, underneath you. What you wanna do is take your hands to the lower back to support yourself. This is an intense posture. Before even moving, even leaning back, I want you to squeeze your glute muscles, possibly tucking your tailbone a little bit, and think about your quads reaching for the front of the room, and then press into your back to support yourself as you lean. Your chin can reach for the sky. It's hard to talk in this place. Or if you've got the flexibility, one hand or both can come to your heels. If it's one hand, you might go back and forth, half camel, half camel. If you've got both hands on both heels, maybe the head releases. You don't have to stay there very long to feel it. Help yourself up and out of that posture. Now that could have just looked like this. Like there are a lot of variations. What I want you to think about or remember, since that pose is so difficult, how it feels beautiful and opening in the chest and the heart. It's also a little bit back-breaking, thinking of bending over backwards. Now the 2 in their most beautiful sense is that person who is there for you, who knows what you need before you even know it yourself. It is a gift. However, when that 2 doesn't know when to say no, when that 2 just keeps giving and giving and expects everyone else to know what they need as well without them saying, and they reach a point where they've done too much, where they're overextended and where no one's been giving to them. It's that point of they've broken their back. They've bent over backwards for everyone else. And sometimes they need to take care of themselves, especially they need to tune in and see what their own needs and desires are. So a beautiful pose. Now, after any camel pose or back bend, you should do a counter stretch to protect your lower back. So a beautiful pose to do after camel pose is to take your knees out a little further, toes in toward one another, and drop your hips down to your heels. Walk your hands forward and take child's pose. And what the 2 can remember in this place is here, they've shut out the world around them visually. They might be able to hear their own breath, feel their heartbeat. Here they are able to relax. And here they have the opportunity to get in touch with their own needs and desires. So there you have it. Camel pose for the 2, bending over backwards, shining that heart, that glow of warmth out for the world, but also remembering, take it into the counter stretch. Take it into a place sometimes where you're alone, you're caring for yourself, and you're figuring out what your own desires are. I'll see you for 3 in a little bit.